Hi, I'm Joseph O'Connor, and I'm here to talk about my book, Redemption Falls. So it's chapter 1, and it's called Motherless Child, A Year in the Life of Eliza Duane Mooney. The quarter light was rising as she hurried out from Baton Rouge, through the criminal districts of town, then the black section, then the Irish, past the clustered Union sentries on the Telegraph Road, the maws of federal cannons ranked and aimed toward the north, then onward over the viaduct into barricaded swampland where once, not long ago, the slaves had toiled. It was January the 17th, 1865, and the end of the war was coming.
Could I have 2 bottles of champagne instead of... Thank you very much. Well,
thank you.
I'm just so touched and happy after the book to be published here.
After the enormous success of Star of the Sea, how difficult was it to begin a new novel?
Well, it's always difficult to start a book, whether your last one has been a success or not. But the fact that Star of the Sea was successful, I suppose, gave me a certain confidence to try and go further with the next book. But the book that I was working on when this one began, the new one, Redemption Falls, it was actually a very different book. I was working on a contemporary novel set in Dublin now, a police thriller. And I would find that late at night when I was taking a rest from that book, this image would be coming into my consciousness of this young woman, Eliza Mooney, walking across this devastated landscape. And, I wasn't sure at first where she was or when this story is taking place. Like, I thought she might have been a contemporary, a refugee or an asylum seeker or someone in Bosnia, whatever. So I started just scribbling down, sentences around her, just trying to see her more clearly. And as I say, it wasn't my intention to write another historical novel so quickly. But the more I wrote about her, the more I had a sense that this woman, this character, is leading me into this book. And so I decided to follow. And I have a theory that any book that starts with a character has a chance of finding a life. If you start a book with a theme or an idea, it will always turn to ashes. But if a person looms up at you out of whatever part of your consciousness characters exist in, I think if you follow them, it can work. So the book started with that character, Eliza Mooney, and then it just formed itself around her.
At home. I mean, I've only been in the building for 10 minutes. I feel totally at home here. So I thank you all very much indeed. And so cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
New to cope in the book handle.